Make una come see where lie Mohammed dey lie for here. They don't interview Baba. They say, social media be, are you not the advocate or are you not the sponsor of the hate speech? The man say no. He say he never even hear anything about social media be. Don't forget, this man was the advocate. Even till now, the man is still sponsoring the bill. Now, he don't go one country. They don't interview the man, like Mohammed. Say, are you not the one sponsoring the bill to put fine for hate speech, social media regulation? Baba say never. Oh boy, I don't tire for all these Nigerian politicians. Lottie Musa no see forget. He will advance man, see where they lie. His voice don't low. They say, Lai Mohammed, we saw you on television where they granted interview, where you were sponsoring the bill of social media regulation. Not tired. Not be only me will watch. Me not see where elderly man they lie. Advanced man, a man who's supposed to be a role model. Make not see. Nigeria politician. If you don't fear Nigeria politician, I don't see anything for this life where you will fear. Check out.
From Internet Falsehood and Manipulations Bill. They said these bills contain extremely harsh penalties that violate international law and are likely to be used to gag the media, and you're saying you know nothing about this one.
No, just the same way they were wrong in saying that the executive submitted the hate speech bill.
Minister, let's talk about corruption, because in your country it seems to begin with the government, doesn't it? The International Centre for Investigative Reporting said last year that among 9 countries in sub-Saharan Africa, Nigeria has the worst managed sovereign wealth fund based on accountability, transparency and oversight. Why is your record so bad?
Absolutely false.
Really?
Absolutely false.
A report by the National Resource Institute's Africa office, based on data from 2017, said you had failed to regularly disclose publicly the financial interests of government officials in the extractive sector or the identities of beneficial owners of extractive companies, despite making public commitments to do so.
It's absolutely false. It's the first thing you do. The first obligation as a minister or a public official is for you to make a public declaration of all your assets. And any minister or public official who does not do so risks being prosecuted, and we know many who are not being prosecuted as a result of that. 2, is to the credit of this administration that only a few months ago we passed, we put in place a policy that compels every ministry, every department to make public any expenditure above £10,000 so that the public can challenge what is being spent for. It's also the credit of administration that no government has ever succeeded in securing the conviction of high-profile politicians like this administration, and especially those of them who belong to the ruling party. We continue to fight corruption because...
And you follow the rules, do you?
Absolutely.
So in 2018, why, towards the close of President Buhari's first term, why did the Auditor General himself raise serious concern about this so-called excess crude account that you have? This is an oil savings account which holds dollar reserves from crude oil that are sold above the assumed benchmark price. And in July that year, the Auditor General warned you to bring your handling of this account into line with the law. Why, if you tell me you follow the rules, did he feel the need to say that?
You see, precisely because he said it, that shows how transparent the administration is. The Auditor General is an appointee of
It shows how shocking he thinks your behaviour actually is.
No, on the contrary.
Really?
It shows the level of transparency